When it comes to the deadliest warriors in Westeros, the first names that come to mind are the Kingsguard, the Unsullied, or maybe even the legendary Knights of the Vale. But there is one force, one company of soldiers that even kings and lords fear: the Golden Company. They are the most disciplined, battle hardened, and formidable mercenary army in the known world. But what makes them so powerful? How did they come to be? And why, despite their strength, have their greatest ambitions always ended in failure? In this video, I'm going to unravel the true history of the most feared sellswords in Westeros. The Golden Company was not just any mercenary band. It was born from the ashes of one of Westeros' greatest betrayals. Their story begins in the wake of a failed rebellion, the Blackfyre Rebellion, a civil war that sought to dethrone the Targaryens. Led by Daemon Blackfyre, who was a bastard son of Aegon IV, who was legitimized. The Blackfyres sought to take the Iron Throne, but after their crushing defeat at the Battle of Redgrass Field, many of their supporters fled across the narrow sea, unable to return home. Among them was Sir Aegar Rivers, better known as Bittersteel. He was a fierce warrior and a brother of Daemon Blackfyre. He was also the mastermind behind the exiled Blackfyre's survival. Rather than letting the dream of a Blackfyre king die, Bittersteel formed the Golden Company, an elite army of Westerosi exiles sworn to one purpose: to reclaim the Iron Throne. From its very foundation, the Golden Company was different from other mercenary bands. While most sellswords fought for coin alone, the Golden Company fought for something more. They had a cause, a legacy, and the dream of a Blackfyre king on the Iron Throne. What makes the Golden Company so feared and powerful? Well, unlike other mercenary groups, they are not a band of ragtag killers. They are disciplined, they're highly trained, and above all, like I said, they are loyal. Their strict internal code forbids them from breaking contracts, which is very rare among sellswords. This reputation makes them the most sought after mercenaries in the free cities and beyond. They fight as a professional standing army, often numbering around 10,000 men, including heavily armored knights, archers, and even some war elephants at times. Unlike most mercenaries that accept anyone, the Golden Company is filled with exiled Westerosi knights, lords, and noblemen. Their cavalry is considered among the best in the world, and their leaders are often men with claims to noble houses, giving them more discipline and ambition than typical sellswords. Despite their strength, the Golden Company has never successfully restored a Blackfyre to the Iron Throne. Over the centuries, they have attempted multiple invasions, but each one has failed. From Bittersteel to Maelys Blackfyre, the Golden Company has fought in nearly every failed Blackfyre rebellion. Their greatest attempt came when Maelys the Monstrous, the last Blackfyre, who led the company during the War of the Nine Penny Kings. But when Maelys was slain by Sir Barristan Selmy, the Blackfyre line was extinguished forever, leaving the Golden Company without its original purpose. Fast forward to the events of A Dance with Dragons, the Golden Company is hired by a new claimant, young Griff, a boy claiming to be Aegon the Fourth Targaryen, son of Rhaegar. Led by Jon Connington, the Golden Company actually manages to land in Westeros and seize territory in the Stormlands. But just as their campaign is gaining momentum, Daenerys and her dragons threatens to overshadow them entirely. Their dream of placing the king on the Iron Throne is again at risk of being crushed. So, that is the true history of the Golden Company, not what we saw in Game of Thrones. They didn't really do them justice with how feared the Golden Company is supposed to be. So, what do you think? Did you enjoy this video? I hope you did. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one.